and then there were 4. What's going on, everybody? We are back with another My NBA sim for you guys. Today's video, we are back once again with another sim of the NBA playoffs, and we are down to the final 4 of this postseason. The final 4 teams remaining, 2 in the West, 2 in the East. We are here at the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. They officially kicked off in the Western Conference yesterday. Devin Booker put on a show, having a 40-point triple-double, taking game 1 at home against the Clippers. And this video is going to be up before tomorrow's game, which is game 2, along with the NBA draft lottery. Chris Paul has already been confirmed to be out for game 2, and I already have a bit of remedies for that. Give me 1 second, I'll get to that. Over here in the Eastern Conference, shockingly, very shockingly, the Atlanta Hawks, who people didn't think they would beat the New York Knicks. They thought it would be a long series. They could have beat them in a long series, but the Hawks took care of them in 5 games, quick short work. Then they shocked everyone, really, especially if you live in the city of Philadelphia, and beat the 76ers in 7 games. And that turned the entire state of Pennsylvania and the city of Philadelphia basically against Ben Simmons, who, I had the screenshots, I showed them in the last video of the LaMelo and Edwards video, if you haven't checked it already. My gosh, all those fourth quarters where he I don't know what, yeah, but that's what happens when you don't have a 3-pointer or at least a mid-range. So Ben, his future in Philadelphia is greatly in question. As for the Milwaukee Bucks, they actually did it. They managed to do this. This is a video I made I made this video back when the second round officially started. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the Brooklyn Nets in 7 games. You have to give credit to them, even if Kyrie was hurt. He turned his ankle in game 4 and got hurt, obviously. Harden came back and was a very big shell of himself compared to what he was throughout the regular season, even the first series against Boston. But Kevin Durant put on all-time performances in games 5, put a good solid effort in game 6, and in game 7 hit a shot in regulation that could have ended the Bucks season right there, but his foot was on the 3-point line. And then almost did it again in overtime, but it just fell short of the rim against Jrue Holiday. It was an air ball. But Giannis is now back finally in the Eastern Conference Finals and finally trying. They are the favorites, absolutely, with home court advantage. They are trying to make the NBA Finals. The Clippers, we have to talk about the Los Angeles Clippers. They are the 4th team we're going to talk about here. They finally made it. They broke the curse. They have made their first Western Conference Finals in franchise history. At what cost? Their star small forward. Kawhi Leonard has an ACL injury. Not a torn ACL, but an ACL injury. They say it's a knee sprain. And we do not know his future. We don't know if he will come back and possibly tear his ACL, but it's tough to see that he is missing. And because of that, they did fall in game 1, but PG, Reggie Jackson, and Terrence Mann put up Herculean efforts, especially against the Jazz. Terrence Mann destroyed Rudy Gobert. But here we are. Let's not waste any more time. So the health situation, you could say that's one reason as to why it helped with the Bucks winning the series against the Nets, but still give them the credit. For Milwaukee, they're only missing Dante DiVincenzo. I can't tell you about any of the other guys here, but DiVincenzo is their most significant player that's not playing right here. He has that plantar fasciitis, and he's not going to play for the rest of the season. So he may get a championship even if he doesn't play this entire postseason. So there's that. Then we have the Clippers. Kawhi, as I said again, he has an ACL injury. We don't know when he could come back. If that's in question, we have no idea. Serge Ibaka, back spasms, back sprain, whatever back issues he's having, it's keeping him out of this playoff run. And he could have been someone that's very needed against DeAndre Ayton and his Suns. Then you have Atlanta, relatively healthy as well, just like Milwaukee. They did lose DeAndre Hunter to a meniscus injury. Ironic, because Joel Embiid had the very same thing. It was a slight tear, but it was a small tear, but Joel was still able to put up big numbers in that series. And then the last team, the Phoenix Suns. A lot of people think this team is going into the NBA Finals. They are 3 wins away now, thanks to this guy who put on a huge effort in game 1. Chris Paul, if you're wondering why Chris Paul is out, it's not an actual self-injury like, you know, the hamstring that kept him out 3 years ago in game 7. He has, unfortunately, COVID. He was apparently vaccinated. We don't know, but he had COVID, and that's why he missed game 1 yesterday, and he is going to be missing game 2 tomorrow. So, I had it like he was going to come back very soon, but if that's the case, then I'm just going to have to, you're going to have to see me do this right now. I got to keep him out for a bit longer. Chris will give you, personal reasons, we'll give you like 12 days. 12 days to come back. I think Book will be just fine. So finally, after all that talking, I am ready to get this started. So, I gave the Suns the forced win for game 1, of course. Every game after that, once this video goes up, will be happening soon eventually. And we're going to start here in the Eastern Conference. Game 1 between the Hawks and Bucks. I personally think, I'm going to be quite honest, I'm not trying to downplay Atlanta, but I think Milwaukee is finally going to the NBA Finals. I think Giannis is going to be playing in his first NBA Finals. And I think Mike Budenholzer's job will be saved. As game 1, the Bucks come out and destroy 27, 11, and 7. They will have home court advantage since Philly got knocked out. 23 from Chris Middleton, 21 from Bobby Portis, who barely played against the Nets. Jeff Teague actually got some minutes. Jrue Holiday, 14 and 12. He will be very important for guarding Trae Young. Obviously here, Game 1 went to Phoenix because they actually won Game 1, of course. Now we can see how the rest of the series will go, how 2K thinks. Game 2, let's see if Milwaukee can protect the home court advantage. I am interested to see how they will be guarding Trae and how Atlanta will be guarding Giannis. But I'm not sure. I don't want to underrate the Hawks, but they have the lead and they. Okay, we're going to jump in. I don't think anything is going to be happening. I doubt anything happens here. There is... Okay, they're up 2. All right, okay. Well, they're going to foul Trae. Okay, cool. Well, there was no point in me jumping in, but you just saw that. And, yeah, that's game. All right. The Hawks take game 2, and they steal home court advantage. 18 from Chris Middleton, 17 from Jrue Holiday, 17, 11, and 8 from Giannis. Yeah, the man averaged 35, I believe. 30-something. He averaged 30 against the Nets that entire series. 25 and 10 from Trae Young. He had a very iffy Game 7 against Philly. He did have that clutch 3 at the end, and of course sealed it with some free throws. 20 from Onyeka Okongwu. Interesting. 16 from John Collins, 11 from Gallinari, and 11 from Chris Dunn. So the Hawks steal home court advantage, and they are going back to the A. One thing I should note before we continue, make sure you guys like the video, enjoy it. Comment who you guys think are heading to the NBA Finals. I think Phoenix and Milwaukee are going to be the ones that are heading to the Finals. And hit that sub button if you're new. Hit the bell, lets you know when the latest vid goes live. One thing to know, I forgot to mention this. Take a look at this screenshot right here. So, out in the Western Conference, neither team, the Clippers or the Suns, they have never won an NBA championship. Obviously, the Clippers have never made the conference finals, so that makes sense. The Suns, the last time they made the NBA finals was 1993, and a certain bald guy from Chicago, playing for Chicago, took them out in 6 games. As for the Eastern Conference, it has been 50 years since the Milwaukee Bucks won an NBA championship. 1971. Kareem and Oscar Robertson were on that team. And they're trying to break a 50-year curse. Kind of like what Cleveland did. Championship-wise, the Cavs had never won a championship. And Atlanta, they are trying to break a 63-year curse. They haven't won an NBA title since 1958, which was with the St. Louis Hawks. They were not in Atlanta. So whoever wins this championship, if you are a fan of one of these 4 teams, you are going to be very happy and very heartbroken if you're one of the other 3 teams that did not make the finals or made the finals and lost. But whoever wins this championship, your fan base, you're going to be very happy. This is going to be the first time in decades you guys see your team win a championship or win a championship for the first time. Game 2 of the Clippers and Suns, we have to jump in here, absolutely. I'm interested in seeing how the Clippers will come out in Game 2 guarding Devin Booker, because not only was he scoring, he had at one point in this third quarter 16 straight points. We have to jump in right here. But Book was putting on an absolute show, playmaking wise too. I mean, with no Chris Paul, he had to do all the playmaking. So definitely, I want to see what the Clippers come out doing. They did trap him, so there was that. 114 up. Cameron Payne's in. No Mikal Bridges. Devin Booker is in along with Ayton. Interesting lineup. No Bridges or Jay Crowder. Book guarded by Terrence Mann. Passes it to Cameron Payne. Green! Big shot right there. Cameron Payne has been playing big time. He's been playing big time since the Lakers series. Paul George guarded by Book. I like that Book was actually taking the challenge to guard him. PG posting up, backing down, pump fake, up, and it's good. So it's a 1-point game and 54 seconds remaining. 38 from Devin Booker, almost about to match his game 1 total. 30 from Paul George. And let's see. This is a big possession right here. Book, easy bucket. He had a layup right there anyway. That was an open shot. Looks like Bridges is about to check in, but PG bringing it up. 13, 3-point game. Almost blocked by DeAndre Ayton, but gets the layup to go. 34 seconds left, and are they going to play the foul game? No, they're not. They're not. Okay. 1-point game. They got to score here, or else the Clippers have a very good chance. They're doubling Book. Cameron Payne doesn't shoot it. Very good choice. They want to eat clock. Payne off the screen. Layup. Blocked by Patrick Beverly, but the Suns keep the ball with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Hey, I didn't know Patrick could do that. You know, like Russ said, he was tricking most of us. Our player of the game is Devin Booker with 40 points, matching game 1 total. I think it was 42 or 40, either or what. But Book with another 40 piece, back-to-back games. This would be. Ayton gets the ball to Payne. 4 seconds left. Book guarded by PG. Big time shot right here. Off, but Ayton gets the rebound. Clutch rebound. I don't recall Ayton's free throw percentage career-wise, but alright, you guys probably didn't see it, but this game took forever for the ref to give the ball to Ayton. I don't know. Ayton with the first free throw off. The Clippers have a timeout left, 9 seconds remaining. Ayton with the second free throw. Off again. They're not calling timeout. 6 seconds remaining. PG, you gotta take this shot. 3, 2, PG for the win. Oh, what a play! And just like that, the Clippers... Wait. The Clippers steal game 2. What a play. I don't think Ty Lue would call timeout. I don't know what 2K was thinking, but PG just took it coast to coast. I thought he was about to take a 3, but he got a wide open lane, and just like that, the Clippers take game 2 on the road. They could very easily do this, especially with no Chris Paul playing. Wow, what a play. 40 piece from Book once again. 7 assists, almost. Not enough rebounds. And 3 of 7 shooting from the 3-point line. DeAndre Ayton, sold. If he had hit at least one of those free throws, the game would have been going to overtime off that PG dunk. Who knows if PG would even have done that. But Paul George, playoff P, at least since game 5 against the Jazz. 34 points, 13 of 22 shooting, 4 of 10 from the 3. And just like that, it is a best of 5 heading to Los Angeles. We have a best of 5 in both series. This will be very interesting. I don't want the Bucks to steamroll over the Hawks, and I don't want the Clippers to just fall off immediately as soon as they make their first conference finals. Game 3 in the ATL, and the Bucks are putting the stamp all over this game. They win by 30 points. 24 from Trey, of course, Ice Trey. 20 from Lou Will. Had some clutch moments against the Sixers. 36 from Jrue Holiday. 25, 8, and 10 from Chris Middleton. 18 and 14 and 5 from Giannis. These two are making up for what their first half poor play against Game 7 and against the Nets. It was bad that first half, but they came through in the clutch. Game 3 in Los Angeles. Not for the Lakers. The first time ever a home game in the conference finals for the Clippers. Let's see if they can hang on to that momentum off of that crazy end of game 2. And this looks like it's going to be another close finish. Definitely, I hope it would be the case. No. Oh, Phoenix just pulled away with it. And just like that, they take game 3, steal home court advantage from the Clippers. 33 and 11 from PG. He's been playing great. 17 from Marcus Morris. I almost said Marquise. 15 and 11 from Boogie. Boogie had some very good minutes in game 1 yesterday. 32, 5 and 5 from Book. 25, 9 from DeAndre Ayton. And the Suns regain home court advantage along with Milwaukee. Game 4, Bucks Hawks. Let's see if Trey can make it interesting, just like the last series. Ooh, we have a close finish right here. 3-point game, 53 seconds remaining, and the Bucks have the lead. Don't have the lead. They are down by 3. Giannis dunks on Okongwu. Very quick and efficient basket. That was 4 seconds of time wasted. Just only. Drew guarding Trey. This is an important matchup right here. Absolutely. I don't think PJ Tucker's going to play much because there's no KD. Trey with the 2. That's a tough shot, and the Bucks have a chance to take the lead. 32 remaining. Giannis is just going to take this all the way. Why is Trey guarding Giannis? He gets stripped by Chris Dunn! And Trey doesn't go for a layup. Not exactly quite sure what Trey was thinking, but he had a free layup, and that would have put them up by 3. I don't know if the Bucks are going to foul, but Trey has 39 points, 15 to 27 shooting. Insane. And the Hawks have a chance to seal this. Lou Will gets it. They are fouling. So they're fouling Sweet Lou. Lemon Pepper Lou with the first free throw is good. He's not DeAndre Ayton. Lemon Pepper Lou with the second free throw. It is off. And the Bucks still have time. They have plenty of time. 20 seconds. Giannis guarded by John Collins. There you go. Much better. Giannis misses. Tip. Bryn Forbes gets the ball. Chris Middleton with it. 9 seconds remaining. Screen coming from Giannis. Middleton driving. Layup is good. Tie game. And the Hawks have 4 seconds to end this. Lou for the win. Off. And we're going to OT. Clutch moments from both Giannis and Chris Middleton. They need that if they're going to make the NBA Finals. As usual with overtime, we're not going to watch all 5 minutes because that would take forever. But let's see if Milwaukee can keep the momentum going off of that layup by Middleton. 17 seconds left. I think Milwaukee just took the lead. And the Hawks have the ball back again. 17 seconds left. They are down by 2, and they are in the bonus. And Trey is not in the game. I don't know. Foul out is not on. I know that. He's not in the game with 1 foul remaining. Well, if you want to play that game, cool. It's okay. All right, whatever. 10 seconds, 9. Trey would be very important right here, but all right, 2K, you're going to put them down 3-1. I get it. 3. Lou Will for the win. Oh, I lied. Oh, he made me shut up. He made me shut up. Lemon Pepper Lou. You can't make, no, yeah, that was a, all right, okay. I'll shut up. I will shut up. That was a big time shot right there. But I would have preferred Trey 2K. That would have been more entertaining for me. But Milwaukee inbounding, 1.5 left. Let's see who they go to for the win. Bryn Forbes for the win. Bang! Bang! Game. What a play off the timeout. What a play. Trey was checked in, but oh, what a clutch screen from Giannis. Giannis set that screen for Bryn Forbes. Forbes gets wide open in the corner, and just like that, the Milwaukee Bucks have a 3-1 lead and are 1 win away from the NBA Finals.
Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot to help me be successful. And we just played hard. I'm happy that we got the win.
Clutch time effort by the Bucks right there. Middleton sent the game to OT with that layup. Giannis, 33 points, 22 rebounds. God, oh my gosh. 8 assists. He almost had a 30, 20, and 10. Jokic did that in the first round. No, in the second round, but before getting swept by the Suns. He almost did that himself. God. 20 from Jrue Holiday, 18 from Chris Middleton. Very clutch 2 points. Bryn Forbes with that last 3 right there. You can see it. Gave himself 12 points and the game winner. The most clutch 3 points from Bryn Forbes in that overtime. 4 of 15 shooting, but you have to have confidence. And because of his confidence and that screen by Giannis, are 1 win away from ending this series and going to the NBA Finals. Since I have no clue. That was some clutch time theatrics. I need some of that from this Suns Clippers series. PG had that game winner dunk. That was great. That right there at the buzzer, that was insane. We have some clutch time moments happening. And the Clippers, they are not going away easily. 47 from playoff P. So put some respect on that name. 9 rebounds, 17 from Boogie, 14 from Marcus Mook, 28 from Book, 20 from DeAndre Ayton, 16 from Cameron Payne. And we are going to a best of 3 series for a chance to go to the NBA Finals. Milwaukee, are we crowning a new Eastern Conference champion for that hasn't been to the finals at any point in this 21st century? Are we crowning that right now? I think 1 minute left. I want to give Trey a chance here. Milwaukee still has an Atlanta still has an opportunity. Trey has 18 points, 10 assists, and Milwaukee has a 1-point lead now. 3-1 lead. They're trying to seal the deal. Closeout games are always the hardest. They just checked in Bogdan and Gallo. And now Trey, one more free throw right here. It does not tie the game. Good God. 58 seconds remaining. Why is Trey guarding Giannis? But, okay, Capella's going to switch on him. Giannis for 3! Who the hell do you think you are? I don't know who he thinks he is, but, okay, you're 1 win away from the finals. Why would you do that? Gallo for 3. Big time 3. Green in the corner. This game is not over, and the Hawks don't think this series is over either. All right, okay. Collins guarding Giannis. I don't know why Trey was guarding him, but Milwaukee sold there. Giannis with the mid-range shot off. He is selling. What are you doing? 28 seconds left. Atlanta now has a 2-point lead. They were just down to a quick 4-point swing. Bogdanovich off. Milwaukee has a chance. Trae Young, player of the game, where have I heard that before? 19 points. Ooh, that looks like Game 7 that's shooting. 5 of 21. And they have a 2-point lead. Milwaukee has it, though, with a chance to tie. Giannis gets a charge. What is he doing? Is he trying to blow a 3-1 lead? Because, I mean, that's helping, clearly. Trey's going to get the ball right here. I don't think he's going to miss 2 free throws in a row. Okay, gives it to Bogdan. And, yeah, Bogey to the free throw line. First free throw is Green. He's not going to miss. Milwaukee has no timeout, so whatever they're going to do, they got to make something shake, and they got to do it quick. Bogdanovich with the second free throw. Good again, and it is a 4-point game. And unless Giannis wants to do something stupid, I don't know. 13 seconds. They give it to Milton. To Forbes, the hero of Game 4. Off, and just like that, Milwaukee's chances of a championship are, you know, slipping away just a little bit. They're dashing their hopes away piece by piece. I'm gonna let Trey hit this free throw, and I just realized no game audio. That's always fun. But just like that, I think the Hawks just survived. Yes, they did. 115, 112, 20 from Jrue Holiday, 19 from Portis, 16 from Forbes, 14 from Middleton. Giannis, 10 of 16, 10 and 16 and 6, 4 of 13 shooting. Why would you take a fading 3 like that? You're not Stephen Curry. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists though for Ice Trey. 19 from Gallo. Clutch 3 right there in the corner. 17 from John Collins. 15 from Bogdanovich. And Atlanta is still alive. Meanwhile, over here in the tough Western Conference, a very pivotal Game 5. Winner of this game has a very good chance of advancing to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have a very good lead on the road, and just like that, the Clippers win Game 5 and are now 1 win away from their first NBA Finals appearance in franchise history. PG is powering them through even without Kawhi. And I think Chris Paul just came back. Yes, Chris Paul came back. I think he'll come back. He should be coming back at some point in the series, even if it's not the first 2 games. 17 and 14 from Chris Paul, but they just couldn't get it done. They could not get it done. Milwaukee, can they end it this time? Maybe Giannis just wanted to end Atlanta's season at home, you know? It's getting dicey though. Very dicey. And this is a very close game. 60 seconds left. We have to jump in. 1 minute remaining exactly in Atlanta's season potentially, or Game 7. 130 up, and Trey's guarded by Bobby Portis. Driving, he was just too fast for him. They have PJ Tucker in, but no Chris Middleton. Very unwise choice. I don't think that was a good idea. Giannis, though, guarded by John Collins. And Capella, Euro step. Horrible layup. I don't know what the hell is going on with Giannis this series. But they may be just going to a Game 7 right now. I think we're about to witness a 3-1 lead blown. Not yet, though. Not yet. Milwaukee has a chance. I see Chris Middleton about to check in. 25 seconds left. Giannis in the post, guarded by John Collins. Gets ripped. He gets it back. He gets it back. Fading. Good. I don't know what this man is on right now, but you got it. You beat KD and the Nets. You got it. I don't know what you're doing, though. You know, I expected this video to be a lot shorter than the past few playoff sim videos, but I don't think it's going to be like that. 36 and 11 of 19 shooting from Giannis. Definitely a much better performance. But Atlanta has 15 seconds left to try to send this game to a series, to a Game 7. Sweet Lou again. Trey is out. I don't know why they keep doing this, but Lou hit the game winner in Game 3, I believe, 4, whatever. And Lou again off this time, and they are going to overtime. And we're going to simcast this. Hopefully Trey is back in the game. Don't force me to put Trey back in the game, 2K, but I will force my hand if I have to. Okay, a minute 8, okay. 142 up, and Trey is not in the game again. A minute 6 remaining. Lou Will guarded by Bryn Forbes. Jumper, good. Maybe they don't need Trey, but Bogdan and Trey are about to check in once again. Giannis bringing it up. He's going to do his typical top of the key crap. Yes, he is. Guarded by Collins. He had Chris Middleton right behind him, wide open. But okay, cool. 48 seconds away from a Game 7 if Atlanta can pull this off. Lou Will on Brook Lopez off. Milwaukee still has a chance to tie this up or take the lead again. Giannis, Middleton, that's a tough shot. Off. He just fell to the ground. 31 seconds remaining. Let's see if Atlanta can hold on and force a 7th game with a chance to go to the NBA Finals. Screen, Lou Will, blocked by Brook Lopez. That looked just like what he did to KD in Game 7. Milwaukee, no timeouts remaining. They are in the bonus. 21 seconds remaining before potentially a Game 7. Trey is back in, and so is Bogdanovic. 18 remaining. Giannis, floater. Why would you go for a floater instead of dunking on somebody? Whatever. 14 seconds left, and Trey with 2 big free throws here. The first is off. What's going on with Trey? What is going on with Trey? The second one is green, though. Milwaukee still has a chance to tie the game. Giannis has been doing some crazy stuff, so I won't even be surprised if he takes a 3 himself. You have Bryn Forbes in the corner, blocked by Bogdan. Clutch block. Milwaukee gets the ball back, though, and there's 8.6 remaining. Let's see what Milwaukee could do. This is a tough angle to inbound the ball. They don't have any timeouts to set up a crazy play. I see Middleton coming to the left. No. Okay, no. Again, yes. Middleton. That's not a 3. That's not a 3. That's not a 3. Giannis for 3. That's off. Off, and we have ourselves a 7th heaven. Game 7 is coming. Atlanta, if they pull this off, if they manage to take Philly to Game 7 and win, and then manage to take Milwaukee to Game 7 and at least come close or win, you gotta give them a lot of praise. You have to give them a lot. I thought he greened that. Okay. Atlanta forces a Game 7 after being down 3-1, and Milwaukee, after a brutal 7-game series with the Nets, are going to another brutal 7-game series. Giannis putting up numbers that he just had in the second round. 41, 15, and 12. 30 from Jrue Holiday, 19 from Chris Middleton, 16 from Jordan Nwora, who didn't even play in what we just caught. But we are getting a 7th game in Milwaukee for a chance at the NBA Finals. Meanwhile, in the West, can I get another jump in, please? The Clippers, they are trying to make the NBA Finals for the first time ever. And they will. They will. I have enjoyed the fact that we have been getting so many different teams making an NBA Finals appearance. And all these playoff sims I've been making. We got the Clippers in the very first one. But the Los Angeles Clippers, sans Kawhi Leonard, are going to their first ever NBA Finals. The first ever in franchise history. Paul George led the way. He led the way. Chris Paul came back and was, I don't know if COVID will affect him. He was apparently vaccinated earlier in the season. But the Clippers, PG, playoffs their way, our way. they are going to the NBA Finals. I don't know if Kawhi we don't know what the future holds for them. Kawhi, we do not know. But Paul George, for the first time ever in his career, is now 4 wins away from an NBA championship. I don't know how many people will take that. That's a tough loss from Book and especially Chris Paul, who was, again, this close to another chance at going to the finals. It doesn't happen, though. The Clippers, minus Kawhi Leonard and Serge Ibaka, are going to the NBA Finals, though. Who will be meeting them? Atlanta or Milwaukee? I'm very curious. Very curious. Okay, there have been some spurts from Atlanta here and there, but unless there's a giant explosion, which I don't think is happening. No, it's not going to happen. No, it will not. No, it won't. Just like that. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, I said that last name right. It's not that difficult. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going into his first NBA Finals. This is the outcome I believe will happen. I think that Game 7 against Brooklyn was a key signature moment for him. And I think that was a key moment that you need in a title run. A potential title run. And it is within their grasp right there. Giannis and the Bucks head to the NBA Finals. Fear the deer indeed. The deer is alive and well. They have a chance to win their first championship in 50 years. A 50-year gap between Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson winning their titles, and Giannis winning his first NBA championship after being named back-to-back MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Laker fans are still salty about that, I will be honest. The Clippers, led by Paul George, versus the Milwaukee Bucks, led by Giannis Antetokounmpo. One team has never been to the NBA Finals. One team hasn't been to the NBA Finals, I think, in 50 years. I could be wrong, maybe more recently than that, but we either have one team winning an NBA championship for the first time in their franchise history, or we have a team winning their first title in 50 years, a 50-year drought. And let's get it going. Game 1 in Milwaukee. Milwaukee will have the home court advantage if they play the Clippers. Game 1 goes to Milwaukee, 15-point win, 118-103, 36-14 from the back-to-back MVP, Giannis. 25 points, 5 rebounds from Paul George. A good solid effort on the road in Milwaukee, but it won't be done. Game 2, and this looks a lot closer. Looks like Ty Lue made his adjustments. And are we close to a jump in? The Clippers have a good lead. No, I don't think we're close to a jump in. The Clippers steal home court advantage from Milwaukee. 127-116, 23-12 and 5 from Giannis this time. 36 points from Paul George. Playoff Pete is alive and well. This will be Finals Pete. I don't know if anybody wants that. And look at that! Would you look at this? I gave them enough time, Phoenix, to manage to pull this off. I don't even think this is fair, but I'm going to let this play out. Kawhi Leonard is back. I think he will be back if the Clippers do make the NBA Finals. I'm going to let it rock. I'm going to let it rock. More stars, more entertainment for me. Milwaukee, though, in LA, they're going to steal Game 3. Home court advantage right back from the Clippers. 29, 16, and 6 from Giannis. He's not scared of Kawhi this time. 27 from Bobby Portis. 24 from Kawhi Leonard returning in his first game. 22 from Paul George. A significant fall off compared to what he's been doing the last several games in the last 2 series. Game 4, big game for the Clippers right here, and they came out to a blowout, but Milwaukee just came back so quickly, and just like that, the Bucks have a 3-1 lead again. 31 from Giannis, 7 and 6 from him. Jrue Holiday, 24, 7 and 5, 24 from Bryn Forbes, 8 threes, all from threes. He was close to an NBA Finals record. 45 from playoff P, 36 from Kawhi. No one else was in double digits. Good Lord. God. Unbelievable. And just like that, returning to Milwaukee, the Bucks have a chance to win their first NBA championship in 50 years. 50 years. I don't know what, 5 decades. That is a very long time. Huge, a very long time. But the Clippers, they won't let that happen in Milwaukee at least. 22 from Middleton only, 16 from Giannis, 4 of 15 shooting. Kawhi definitely had something to play into that. Portis 17 and 10, 34 from Kawhi, 20 from Reggie Jackson. PG, 11 points, not a great night, only 5 of 11 shooting, but the Clippers survived nonetheless, returned to their final game in Staples Center. Whether they win or lose, this will be their final game of the season in Staples. If this happens, they come out roaring to a huge lead. Milwaukee never quite was able to recover, and just like that, we have another Game 7. And this is for all the marbles. This is for an NBA championship. Kawhi came back, and just like that, this series turned on its head just like that. I thought Milwaukee had it. They took a 3-1 lead with Kawhi coming back anyway. But Game 7 in Milwaukee. Who is going to be your NBA champions? I don't think this has happened yet. No, this has not happened. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened in any of the playoff sim videos at all. But for the first time ever, the Los Angeles Clippers are NBA champions. Kawhi, this is his 3rd championship on his 3rd team. The Spurs, the Raptors, and the Los Angeles Clippers. If this happens, Laker fans will be pissed everywhere. If you are a Laker fan, you will be pissed off. You'll be pissed because it will be his town officially. It will be tied though between the Lakers and Clippers since LeBron and AD and Kawhi and PG started this whole rivalry. Oh my gosh, look at the crowd. Good lord. Damn, it's the finals, but damn, just like that, if the Clippers manage to pull this off, that would be huge. Kawhi has been out since Game 4 against the Jazz. Well, he stopped playing since Game 4 against the Jazz. He hasn't played since, and this will be a huge run. He still won Finals MVP. He came back 3 games into this. What? Okay. He came back 3 games into the series, and he stole Finals MVP just like that from PG. That sucks, but 3 Finals MVPs, 3 championships, 3 teams. What a resume from the Claw. 22, 13, and 8. Giannis, you got it done. You got to the finals finally for the first time, but it's still a failure as a season as a whole. Not winning a championship, because this is where we expect them to be. Winning a championship. 22 from Zubac. Zubac was the leading scorer in the clinching game. My heart would be palpitating if you're a Clippers fan, because Game 7, I don't think I want to see Zubac at the top of the scoring board for your team, you know? 16 from PG, 11 from Kawhi, and what kind of effort was this? Milwaukee was blown out, right? They were mostly blown out for the most of the game. They didn't shoot that great, 39%, but the job is finished. That's all that matters. And with that, the Clippers are the NBA championship. This will be their first title in franchise history. Laker fans will try to still hold 16 more titles over them though, but it's all about relevancy. It's all about recency. So recency bias will be killing the Lakers fans. It'll be funny to see though. Kawhi in 5 games of the finals. So he came back. He came back Game 3 of the finals. 27 points. 7 assists and about 5 rebounds per game. 61% from the field. Impressive. 40% from the 3. I'm sure Giannis will be guarding him, because I don't think PJ Tucker could even hold a candle to Kawhi. He's not Kevin Durant, but I don't think he will be able to guard. I don't think PJ will be able to guard Kawhi. And just like that, that is how 2K thinks things will play out from here on out. In the conference finals, I don't think they're right, but you know, it's just fun to make, I guess. I think Milwaukee is making the finals. I think it's time. Atlanta, could they give them a scare? Possibly. Could they not give them a scare? Also possible. In the West, I think Phoenix has it. I think Phoenix has what it takes to reach the finals. I don't know about winning it all against Milwaukee. I don't know about that. It's possible, you know. Anything is possible. We have 4 teams that we've never seen win the championship in this century, in the 21st century. The 2 teams in the East have, but that was decades ago. And then the 2 teams in the West, they have never won a championship, and then one of them has never even made the finals at least. So anything could happen in this postseason. I'm not ruling out anything anymore. The Brooklyn Nets are gone. The Los Angeles Lakers are gone with context injury in the first round. Gone. Philadelphia is gone. Thank you, Ben Simmons, for that. But we have a very interesting NBA Finals. Ratings, the ratings brigade, we don't care if you like it or not. I am enjoying the good basketball that we've been getting, especially Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. It was a great battle between PG and Devin Booker. But let me know once again what you guys think in the comments. I'm thinking Suns Bucks. That's just what I think from what I'm watching. And if you guys think otherwise, maybe Clippers Hawks, I don't know. I guess that would be cool. Like the video, like I said once again, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell, lets you know when the latest video goes live. Thank you guys again for watching the video, like I said before, and I will be seeing you guys for the next one.